should lead me down this road, and I know where to go.
Define those travels as you can, as they say. What's going on, Goglins? Hello, Goglites, Gogorifics, Gog peoples. What's going everyone out there in the wonderful world of the internets? This is Pen and Pixels. Welcome to episode 179 of Pen and Pixels. I am your host, Arvin Elleron. This is the show where we focus on story and narrative in games, and have been doing so over the last couple of sessions with Pathfinder Kingmaker, which I have finally returned to. You may notice, by the way, that there is a loud fan sound in the background. There is also the sound of a very cute child. I'll let you listen to it. You can hear that. That is not me. That is actually my son, Mini Arv, because I am playing childcare duty for the next 10 to 15 minutes or so while my wife and mother-in-law are on their way back from an appointment. So they will be here shortly, and then they will take over. So in the meantime, you're just going to have to put up with my awesome 3-year-old son who's with me. But I am very excited to continue with Pathfinder Kingmaker today. Yes, my love. Kaylin. Come, look. And you'll get a chance to see. You know what? Instead of just doing the thing I normally do. Hold on. There. Here, come. Come say hi. Look, come say hi. All right. We're going to say hi. So, this is Mini Arv. Say hi. Hi. He is just turned 3. Dada. Yes. He's just turned 3. And I don't think he fully understands that when I'm talking to him, he's like talking to me, but also to him and the whole bit. So, but anyway, so you want more muffin? I will happily provide that to you. But he is a great kid. He also, however, is a 3-year-old. So in the event that you are hearing stuff and you're like, I don't understand what's going on. That's who that is. Exactly like he. It's not me. I've actually advanced slightly beyond the sort of normal process of these things. But anyway, it's a pleasure to see everybody. I hope everyone is doing well and that you're looking forward to our stream today of Pathfinder Kingmaker. A couple of reminders. This is the way to support the stream. Please follow the channel if you haven't done so already. Please sub to us. Subscribe here on GOG.com where we have some awesome emotes for you. You have the exact same fan. This fan is great, by the way. It's just a little strong because he likes playing with buttons. And the last thing, of course, is to check through on our own individual channels where we have our own subsystems and Patreons and things like that. And if you would not mind indulging me, I do want to just mention something very quickly, which is that a Kickstarter for my graphic novel Icarus has just gone live. I am not going to show all of it, but I am going to say that this is the cover of the book Jelinek, which is the sequel to the graphic novel Icarus. It is being put out by Athos Arts, which you can see down there. On the bottom left, it is myself, that's me right below, and Acela Fabio is the artist. He has done an incredible job. This is kind of a big deal for me, this whole project. It is literally months and months in the making, not to mention all the time that was involved with writing before it. It is the story of a young man with wings who falls into the heart of a dormant volcano and the creatures that he finds there, including a flame petal prospector, basically the energy source down in this place called Val, and this right there is Jelinek, who is that actual person. So I'm very excited about this. It just launched, and I'm also excited about the fact that as of right now, it is currently sitting at, there we are, it's currently sitting at 629. So we just got started a couple of hours ago, and it's currently sitting at 629. But if you are interested, and I hope that you might be interested in at least checking out, heading over to, that is not at all the link. That is not at all the link that I wanted. But heading over to, here you go, here's more muffin. But heading over to this right here. There we go. That is the project. Right there, kickstarter.com/project/athosarts/Icarus-0. Also, athosarts.com/Kickstarter will get you there as well. But if you're interested, please consider going over there and checking that out, because it is a big project for me and kind of important, and it's about story, and so that actually fits this as well. Right? Is that true? Yes, pretty much exactly. So, anyway, thank you for the indulgence, but I did want to mention that because we just went live with it, so it's kind of important. But today we're going to continue with Pathfinder Kingmaker. And as I say, he will be leaving me in about 5 minutes, according to what his mother swore to me up and down would be the case. We will see if that's true. But, I mean, he's an awesome kid. He's amazing and I love him. But he's also very, at the moment, awake, right? Can you say to the fine people, DRM free? Sort of. Can you say, hello, GogCom?
Hi, Gadi Gada.
Hello, DRM free.
Hi, free.
GogCom is awesome. Can you say that? Can you say GogCom is awesome?
Oh, awesome.
See? I think this is your new marketing campaign, CDPR. I just want you to know that if you're looking at a way to sort of boost GogCom, so half of what he says is English and half of what he says is his own clearly internally consistent language. Thank you, Networth. I appreciate that. Oh, and what else? Did you feel the fan that you put on? Right. So, yeah. He basically has, about 50% is English. And then the structure of his words, his sentences, are all English, like clearly understandable language to him. We just don't know the word connection quite yet. But he has no problem with actual chatting. Right. All right. Well, then if that's what you think, if that's what you believe, then I think we should go to Pen and Pixel. Do you think should we play the game?
Hello?
Wait a minute. What just happened?
Hello? Hello?
Wait a second. Somebody just came on and is talking to me. Why is someone talking? Oh, my voice is connected. On. That really scared me, Pyron. Oh my god. You really scared me a lot. I was
sorry. Just
I was
only a
literally
little
sitting
bit.
here talking to my son, and all of a sudden I hear a voice. I'm like, did I stream to the wrong... what is going on? And then I look at Discord. So it's the GOG stream head who just likes to screw up her team by being like, freaking them out. Oh my god.
Why is he connected to the general channel? Well, let's listen
I did
in.
not know that I was still on there. So hi. Also, this is my son babbling in the background, as you can hear. Yeah, Pyron got pissed. Yeah.
Yeah, I think your son and my son, I think they're like 6 weeks apart, aren't they?
And, yeah, he's like I was saying, he's like 50% of what he says is English language, clearly, and the other 50% is his own obviously internally consistent but completely incomprehensible language, but it's got its own structure and its own, so that's, yeah, pretty much that's the case. Is yours have no problem with like speaking, language is fine, or does he have his own consistency of language that is only his own?
Language is fine. He's a wise ass. So, but yeah, language is fine. That is working out for him very well. Listening to what I say is not working out that well, but yeah, we're working on it.
He's okay about the listening part. He's just, not necessarily okay about the speaking English all the time part, right? Yeah. Can you say hi, Pyron?
Hi, Byron.
Yeah. Can you say how are you?
Hello.
And can you say, why did you scare Daddy?
I can see good daddy.
Yeah. See? Because I can't.
Because
the
I
thing is, too, she
can.
comes on and she's got this, hello, welcome. Here's the voice that's coming from the shadows. Like, geez, what the... Oh my God. I seriously thought I had like put on, I was broadcasting to like 3 channels that were wrong or something. I'm like, what am I doing?
I'm not gonna do it again. I'm sorry.
Yes. 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 And mommy is coming up here in about 2 minutes to get you. Yes, I know. I don't know where he gets it. I don't know where he gets it from. Anyway, I'm going to get off this voice channel and bid you a fond farewell, Pyron.
I also hope you have a nice stream. Can you imagine our two
I would
guys
love that,
meeting
actually.
one day?
It would be super,
Wouldn't that
super
be
cool.
awesome?
I would love the kids to meet. And also it'd be great for my oldest to meet you also, because she's also a great kid and has no trouble with English. Right? Right? Anyway, yeah, that would be a great pleasure. Thank you.
But he's adorable.
He is
He's
a wonderful
absolutely
kid.
adorable.
He really is a sweet child. And he at the moment is having fun talking up a storm, whatever the heck he's saying. But anyway, thanks, Byron. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Oh my God, that was really freaky. I was like, what is this? Oh my God. Exactly. Outstar's kid is going to be funny. Does she know it's a daughter? Is it definitely going to be a daughter? I think that's cool. I think I'm sure Outstar would be great with anyone, but I think it would be neat to sort of see, I don't know, Outstar raising. I feel like Outstar's daughter is going to be look just like her somehow. Like, I mean, just it could be like a tiny version of Outstar, basically. It is confirmed. Oh, okay. It's catching Aerodinel. Nah, that's fine. But anyway, sorry that we're not playing a game yet, folks. We will. Right now, we're just having fun with Mini Arv. So, because he is with me. It's funny. Yeah. So, at least she said it is yesterday. I see. Well, congratulations to her when the child actually arrives. Of course, I wish her the best. Fatherhood has been a very interesting experience for me, and I've been doing it for quite a number of years now because my oldest is 11. And, is it difficult? Yes. Is it sometimes problematic? Sure. But in a way, almost anything worth doing are those things. And honestly, having the chance to kind of have a kid, like watching them develop their personalities and who they become as people is such a great experience. And he gets along really well with his sister. And he has very similar experiences to his sister in some ways, but in other ways he's very different. And just looking at the differences between them is really, really neat. So, yeah.
Daddy, help.
Help what?
Daddy, help
What?
with little arm.
You want me to help with your arm?
Help with your arm.
Yeah, is your arm itchy? Yeah, where is it itchy? Let's see where your arm is itchy. We will diagnose on stream. All right, chat. Yeah, and in case you're wondering, yes, I am going to play a game. Yes. This is unusual. I do not normally have my son with me at this time. Let me see. Is your arm itchy? Where?
Right there.
Right here?
Yes.
Oh. Itchy arm. Is that any better?
It's the arm.
Itchy arm. Can you go like this? Itchy arm. Itchy arm. Itchy,
It's
itchy arm. Itchy arm.
It's the arm. See arm. See.
Itchy arm. See arm. See arm. Itchy arm. Itchy arm. Oh, okay. Chat, are you ready? I give you Bruce Lee. You ready, baby? Say Hadouken.
Hadouken.
Say Ocho.
Asha.
Say Woo.
Ooh.
Say Woo-la-la-la.
Hola.
Say Woo.
Ooh.
Achu.
Asu.
Wacha.
Awaka.
Wacha Toba.
Saludita.
Hadouken.
Halidita.
Yes. This is why he's awesome. He can do Bruce Lee. Okay? He can do Bruce Lee. which is amazing. So.
I lay down.
Very well said on all counts, Pyron. You want to get down?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you get down? Because I think I just heard the door open. Yeah, it's amazing, but it is extremely difficult. There's no question about it. And so, hold on. All right, my son is excited because my wife has just returned, which means that I get to get back into the actual streaming portion of the day. Yeah, I am a huge fan. I mean, I love my kids, obviously, but I think one of the things that makes it so great is the fact that they are such unique individuals, and that's something very special. And I'll tell you what else too. I became a much better writer, a much better creative person. A creator, I mean, when my daughter was born, because it tapped into an emotional wellspring that I knew was there, but I didn't necessarily know how to access before. I'm less frightened of revealing myself, basically, if that makes sense, in my work. And that's critically important. Because honestly, if you don't reveal yourself, some portion of yourself in your work, it's not going to be good work. To really be successful, you have to be vulnerable, and children will make you vulnerable in a sort of sometimes frightening, but always wonderful way. And so they are awesome. And I appreciate you all being super indulgent of me while I did that. But now, game time. Let's do it. And thank you all for being patient about that. One of the things I love about this community and about my own community on my channel, the Arvanauts, is that people are very understanding of stuff like this. I mean, this is pretty much like the only time I've ever had my kid with me for like a half hour at the beginning of a GOG stream. I really appreciate the fact that people think about stuff like that and are cool with it, as opposed to, I can imagine some communities just being like, oh, where's the game? And I appreciate everyone being sort of in having a good time and having fun with it and kind of bearing with me. So thank you. And also bearing with me as our stream team member, as our stream team leader, our fearless leader, attempted to frighten me into next century. So I want to thank everyone who stayed with me while I was removing my heart from my throat and placing it back in my body, so that I could make sure that I was keeping this happening. I mean, Bruce Lee. Exactly, Second OBS. Where is game? All right, back into Pathfinder Kingmaker. Last time that we played this, I had actually made some good progress with some stuff that I had found. This is my first time playthrough overall. And so I am... So I'm enjoying the process of getting back into the game now as well. That is awesome, Byron. I'm a wizard. I mean, what? That is the best answer. What other answer is there? Like, I'm a wizard, so what? Like, I'm a wizard. Whatever. That's amazing. And I want to say, those are things that your children will continually surprise you in that way, where you cannot have predicted it, right? But it just works perfectly. Like, for example, my son went with us to go see Cirque du Soleil, which I really love. He comes out of Cirque du Soleil. He's walking along back to the parking lot where our car is. He gets up on the little curb. He's a tiny pirate. I love it. He gets up on the little curb. Can you just text me? Oh. Okay. So he. So he gets up on this little curb area. He's walking along. He gets up on the curb. He stops. He goes like this. He closes his eyes. He goes. And then he, with his eyes closed, jumps off the little curb. You know, like it's like, I don't know, 3 inches or whatever, right? Onto the ground. Opens his eyes, goes, and then walks on. And my wife and I are just dying laughing because literally it was Cirque du Soleil. Like literally he just gets up, he's like, jump. It was the funniest thing. And he didn't do it again. And it wasn't like something he'd ever done before. It was so funny. And he does stuff like that happens all the time with our kids. And I love it. It really, the whole thing about keeping you young, it does do that. And again, it's exhausting. It's, Pyron, I bet, can confirm that it's frightening because at a certain point you're like, I don't want anything bad to happen to my kids. I have a hard time now seeing things in which bad things happen to children, like TV shows or whatever. I have a rough time with it. But it's very, very rewarding if you can see it through. That's awesome, Aridinel. Yeah. Yeah, I love stories like that. I mean, my wife used to have a character called the Invisible Comedian. And so what she would do is she would walk along. Hello, giant frog. She would walk along. And she would die, giant frog. She would walk along and she would go into like a closet or somewhere hidden behind like a chair or something. And then she would start loudly from her hidden position start yelling jokes. And if people did not laugh and crack up and think they were the funniest thing ever, she would get so sad and just like despairing and just like really broken down. Invisible Comedian. Now, where is she getting that from? No one is like, oh, invisible creature, So, ooh, mobility 21 DC. Climb up the trunk. Interesting. All right, let's take a look at who's got what. He's got +3 mobility. -9, no. +6, Amiri, that's possible. +8, Lindsay. +1. And Octavia has 10. Congratulations, Octavia. You've won the I should climb the trunk thing.
Done and
nice.
done.
What do we got? We have a rapier, foul, and 11 gold coins. And what else? More gold coins and a dagger. A golden trinket, a silver inkwell.
No, I'm embarrassed.
Okay.
Just
I need
letting
you to
me
open this
try.
lock.
I failed. I'm sorry.
Can you open
How
this?
may I help?
I am yours to command.
Well, that's unfortunate. I wonder if... Alright, I'm wondering if we can... I can't... That's interesting. Well, I have to figure out a way to get in there somehow. I wonder if I could force the lock. I actually haven't had the chance to try to force it yet. Or do we have a knock spell?
Ready and willing.
Do you have a knock spell? Burning Hands, Magic Missile, Large Person. Telekinetic Fist. Alright. Well, maybe I can just... I wonder how you... I don't think I've actually tried to... What is this? I don't want this. Why is this here? Okay, good. Please go away. Alright. I want to... Can I attack this thing? How do I attack this thing? How do I force the lock? I actually do not know how to force locks in this game. That has not come up yet. Also, why am I... Okay, there we go. How do I force the lock?
I am your shield.
One shouldn't brag about a big sword if they can't carry one.
Interesting. Can I magic missile it?
Share your troubles.
You can
Can
count
I
on
magic
me.
missile? Ray of Frost it?
This spell's
I
not
don't
supposed
care
to
what it's
work
supposed
like
to work like. Do what I tell you with all speed. How about Burning Hands?
This spell's not supposed to work.
Does
like
anybody
that.
know how I force locks? There's got to be a way to attack it or do something with it.
This spell's not supposed to work like that.
Spell's not supposed to work like that. I would love to know how to force locks. This is Never Alone. I've been duped. You missed it, Dragon. It was awesome on the channel earlier today. So there, am I just screwed? Is that what we're finding here? I'm just screwed? There's nothing I can do about it? There's got to be a way. There's no way, really? Exactly. You can come back with another character that has higher trickery. That's it? That's the only way to do it? In the old Baldur's Gate, you used to be able to attack something. Wow, really? Last few seconds? Oh, okay. Okay. Lindsay. This isn't Baldur's Gate. That's so frustrating. I have to come back with a character with higher trickery. What?
Onwards, together.
No, you know what I have to do? What I have to do is I have to reload the game. That's what I have to do. Come on, what is this nonsense? There's no reason that I shouldn't be able to force locks. And if it causes damage to the items within, that's fine. But I want to be able to at least have a chance to try it. No, I'm not going to use a cheat code, but... I attempted... Well, I attempted once.
In due time,
I shall end
this suffering.
Since these guys were not a problem. Alright, we're going to save this. Saved.
Now I'm embarrassed.
Let's reload that, since I actually did successfully do that the last time. Hope Valerie doesn't disappear from your game forever because of a bug? What?
I did as you asked.
Hey, what's up, Lone Wolf? Hello to everybody, and again, for those of you who were not here at the beginning, I started a little late because I was with my, I was on, but I was hanging out with my son, watching over him. And I do want to mention to everybody, ooh, that was a picklock. I do want to mention to everybody that my Kickstarter has just gone live today. We are currently sitting at 629. This is for my graphic novel, Icarus and Jelinek. We just got started, so I hope people will consider jumping on board and supporting if you can. I'm very excited about this graphic novel, and I hope that people will find out more about it. And you can find out more by looking at that. And I promise I won't keep talking about that constantly, but it is something which recently happened, and so... yeah, I just launched it a couple hours. We just launched it a couple hours ago, being published by Athos Arts. So, yeah.
What troubles you?
Ha-ha!
Claws, please.
That's how you open it. And it looks like we got some a magic club, and we got a wand of lead blades. All melee weapons you are carrying when the spell is cast deal damage as if one size category larger than they actually are. Ooh. That's cool. Ginormous sword, right? Masterwork bastard sword. All right. Okay. So that's all, just a club plus one. Okay, neat. Yeah, Wand of Anime Melee, pretty much, yeah. I hadn't heard about that, Ramir. I had heard that they did have some bugs that were problematic, but I'm pretty sure they've, by now they've cleaned it up. I actually just updated to the latest version about an hour ago, maybe, hour and a half. So, right, good. So we are good to go.
Done and done.
Garnet ring, gold coins, bone necklace, and jade. Okay. One of the things I used to love about Baldur's Gate, and I think this game has captured some of that, is how the Baldur's Gate games, is that you would go to just one portion of the map, and there would be these little secret nooks and niches. I don't know if you folks ever did this, but there were times when I was a kid growing up, if we were just visiting somewhere, and I found a small little out-of-the-way area, I often would just be like, imagine what it would be like to just hang out there and be doing, like, I don't know, just like if there was a hut there and I was there and I was in front of a campfire in front of the hut and hanging, I don't know. And I always thought it was really neat to have those little spots and areas. And so
I am never wrong.
So I always thought those were really cool. And that's what this reminds me of sometimes, the Infinity Engine games in general. $2 months ago, really? Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, no, I have not run into that myself as of yet. Oh, we got us a mine over here. Maybe I'll check out that mine. What am I doing here anyway? I came to the old sycamore. Oh, I know why. Because we have to wait until the fog clears away. 49 days and 23 hours. Deliver Tartuccio to Keston, dead or alive. Okay. So we need to find Tartuccio. So once we're done... Okay, that's what it is. So once we're done with this map, then we need to go get Tartuccio, and then we can get back into the main quest. That's what we're doing. Yes, agree. Yep. Entrance to the old mine seems to have been blocked for a long time. Oh. Okay. Well, then I won't bother to do that. No, 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 no.
Repent!
Don't repent. I didn't mean to do that. Accident. I apologize.
Let us strike at once.
Amiri. Sorry. like the fact that I always love those commands. Even Minsk would do that in the old Baldur's Gate. Butt kicking for goodness against like a squirrel. Like we had
You can count on me.
we had a character in the Infinity and Beyond games. On my channel we do the Infinity and Beyond crew, which does a lot of the old Infinity Engine games. And so the voice that it had, I think it was the Ranger's voice that
Don't
does
hesitate.
the "You got this coming." So that used to become the biggest joke. Like he'd attack a squirrel, and we're
wrote it
just
like
like,
I
"You
saw
got
it."
this coming." It was
I'm
pretty funny.
listening.
And Lindsay was
How may
called
I help?
for it. Adventures
Oh, I don't
call
even
to
have
them.
that. Okay, well,
Share your troubles.
there we go. Yeah, Mince was great.
I
Yes,
see
you do.
something. Anything is possible. Applause, please.
What is with
Interesting.
I did as you asked.
this? Interesting.
There's something
What?
here.
Why do I walk up and it goes poof poof?
Anything else?
Tear them apart!
To victory!
Sneak attack, baby. Oh, bandit necromants. No, 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 no.
This will hurt.
Come on. There we go. Yep, you
You
should
should
have.
have run!
Oh, you trying to sneak attack me?
Do not falter!
I wonder if this thing accidentally put on Bloody Mess, which I actually did not necessarily want, but... Anyway, we got rid of some bandits. Okay, we got a copper ring, got some chocolate. Oh, we got some chocolate, people. We got some bracers. That will be useful, I bet.
May we have a moment of
Heavy
respite?
encumbrance. Yes, 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 yes. Well, that's because we are carrying chain shirts that we're obviously not going to hold on to. What are you wearing right now? Full plate? What are you wearing right now? Chain shirt +1? Let's have you drop that. Masterwork light crossbow. Where was the person that's got the crossbow? You did. Oh, but he's got the light crossbow +1 already. Alright. Is your bow anything special? No. Your bow is definitely not anything special. Alright. Let's get rid of that. I do not need a Masterwork Greatsword, although there's some nice items here, but I don't want to hold on to this stuff. 1 to 8 damage. Okay. Still very heavy. For freedom! Bracers of armor +1. Hell to the yeah. Hell to the yeah. Alright, so we've got... This guy's squishy, and I need to improve him pronto. So if I've got... Let's see. Doubles your armor class. Okay, 14, 10. What if I give you this? 11. That's it? Well, I mean, it's better. So... Definitely better. Yeah, I just can't. So they carry all these things. Okay. Weight in ascending order. Actually make it in descending order. Okay, so the heaviest thing I have is camping supplies and rations. Can't do anything about that. I probably don't need all these wolf pelts, though. I think I'll drop 5 of them. Certainly don't need that. Or that. I like the sorting mechanisms here. That makes it a lot easier to understand what it is that I'm looking at. I don't need a club when I already have a club +1. What else have we got? Don't need that. Still heavy. I still don't want to be that encumbered. Masterwork dagger, masterwork dagger. Short sword +1. It's just not worth holding on to these. Tristan. His name is not Ristian. Unless Dragon... It's not always easy to tell. Dragon may already have known that. And is just attempting to troll all of you. Which he has done successfully. Okay. So we're still at heavy. We're not encumbered, but we're still heavy. Thing is, I don't want to have to go back before I deal with Tartuccio. I want to deal with that after Tartuccio. So, we'll see. Burning Torch. Is there a reason, does anybody know, to hold on to some of these pelts? Like this thylacine pelt. Is this something that, like, I desperately need? Equipment. Very nice, very nice. I see what you did there, Likey. Okay. So then I'm going to drop that. I do not need the extra weight. Man, that's scythe +1. Look at that thing. Man. Can anyone use this? Who can use this? You can use it. You can use it. No, her bastard sword is just way more effective. Well, I mean... They were not moving very well. Okay, trinket. Actually, collect those. And goes milk. Alright, so we took out this little bandit area. I still not 100% sure what the point of that was, that area. It was interesting seeing all the traps, though, leading up to it. Ah, this was all the stuff that I left behind, and certainly do not need that. Thank you for the follow, Tuganon. Welcome to JujiCon. They sure do, Gretchel. This is based on Pathfinder. It is Pathfinder Kingmaker. It's the first official role-playing game, CRPG, and it was done by Owlcat, which is not a huge team, and has done quite a lot of work in trying to work through it since then. Oh, and by the way, I'm not going to spend our time, I promise I'm not going to spend too much time on this now, but since it's been officially announced, how people feeling about little Larian Divinity, I'm sorry, Larian Baldur's Gate 3 in your life? How old is it? Came out last year. It's not very old. It is very recent. Gretchel was your first Pathfinder character. Very nice. So yeah, how people feeling about that? Are you excited? Were you as grossed out by the trailer as I was?
Would you look at that?
An ancient Roslandic coin. She was a half-orc rogue. Very cool.
I do what I must.
Squee. That's a good question. I had not noticed that. I will have to take a look at that. I know that there were, I mean, I heard a rumor that there was some other big trailer as well. Like, I guess there was some, I don't know. I heard there was like some like famous celebrity or something, like some game connected to like maybe CD Projekt Red that maybe some dude who was in some Matrix movie was in, maybe. But anyway, so among those trailers, I don't know. I've only been sort of watching on and off because I've been getting ready for the Kickstarter. I'm going to be leaving for Origins, a big convention in Columbus, Ohio tomorrow. So I've been busy and therefore have not been able to check in too much on E3. But there's been a few fireworks, seems like to me. Exactly. Yes, I am a little... Well, I will reserve judgment, but I agree that that is a potential concern, Aradinel, only because mind flayers are not the alien monster from the movies, okay? Like, that's not how it works. Not at that speed, anyway. So that was really gross. That's the only thing. But, I mean, I've played Divinity Original Sin 2 on here and have liked it quite a bit. And given what I think they've done more recently...
Serves you right. You deserved it.
Wow, nice. I'm glad that someone who's got that kind of a credibility is working on something like Baldur's Gate, so I'm hopeful.
Any last wishes?
Training pays off.
This is for you.
Not that grotesque though. I mean, it was definitely it was dark and gritty, but it had also I don't want those. But it also had some kind of there were moments of lightheartedness, and I'm really worried about something being that gross, so we'll see. Yeah, exactly. What Ardennell just said. As far as how well this follows the tabletop game, my understanding is that it follows in terms of like roll, skill checks, and things like that pretty well, although obviously there are exceptions that are always going to get made. That looks troubling.
What's that?
What did I see? Where? Overgrown passage, huh? But in terms of the classes, being able to multi-class, in terms of the complexity that I think Pathfinder fans usually want, I think this does cover that description.
I'm hungry. When we stop.
Yeah, I mean, it is true that Larian, that's one of the things is that Larian does have a sense of humor. Ooh, that was painful. What was the point of that? So they definitely do have a sense of humor. Whoa. Hide it, Queen Buddha never find. Treasure heavy. Protect treasure.
We will prevail.
This is where I step in.
The heck is a mite?
Serves you right.
I'll fight if I have to.
Interesting. Hide armor, no. Stick of gold. Ah, the sickle. The underutilized sickle weapon, but no. I feel like, for me, the most underused weapon in games has to be a cross between sickle and trident. I feel like tridents are not do not get their due.
We should gather our strength.
It's true. I know it's true, Gross. Gross, are you at all interested in the cyberpunk type of stuff, or is that completely out of your out of your wheelhouse. And if it were a different kind of game, but set in that world, would you be interested? I'm just curious.
I did as you asked.
Ooh, bracers again. And I've known, I've known Grows for a long time. Actually, he supported my first Icarus project. I don't know if you saw that, Grows, that we just went live with the Kickstarter from the new press doing the Icarus Jelinek combination. Okay. Also, bracers of armor +1. Can I put... I don't think these are going to stack, right? Yeah. What about... What do you have on? Yeah, we also have bracers of armor +1. Yeah, it doesn't stack is the problem. Yeah, none of these are going to stack. Oh, well. Actually, not even you, right? No. Unfortunate. Most unfortunate. Oh, you pre-ordered it. Oh, nice. Nice. As long as it's not medieval fantasy. I agree, Vandalier. I like fantasy worlds more than cyber worlds myself, although I do like... Thank you for the follow, Latrotz. Welcome to GOGCom. Yeah, I do like Shadowrun. But there's something different about Shadowrun for me. It's something about, like... I don't know if I'm going to be able to explain it well. It's kind of got a lightness about it, despite the sort of... I basically don't like enormous dystopic post-apocalyptic. I don't like that stuff. But sometimes I can get beyond it if it's sort of treated in a certain way. And we'll see with Cyberpunk 2077. I don't know. We'll see. Kickstarter's getting killed on Twitter Day after that Shenmue 3 fail. Science fantasy depends on the nature of the science fantasy, i.e. Trots. I hope that's not true, Soldan. My own freaking Kickstarter my Kickstarter launched today anyway. Should I mark it that way? Should I be like, listen, perhaps you don't like... Perhaps you're frustrated at Shenmue 3. Have you considered a graphic novel, Icarus / Jelinek? That is available to you right now. Yeah. Don't worry, I won't sell the rights to Epic. Oh, is that why they're upset? Oh, see, I've been so busy today, I didn't have a chance to see that. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I see.
That was easy.
Yeah, I know. I was actually talking to someone who was mentioning that, the gross. Oh, I don't think that's unreasonable. I mean, I am one of those people. I prefer Shadowrun to Cyberpunk. I don't mind Cyberpunk in the right contexts, and I've taught it in my classes. But I probably would prefer Shadowrun to that in terms of a world setting. Even though, I mean, Shadowrun has a lot of cyberpunky elements, though. I mean, it's very cyberpunk in a lot of ways, but not always, of course. All of this at the old Sycamore. We're clearing this out, and then we're going to deal with Tartuccio. Cyber zombies.
I'm there.
Also, I mean, and I have to say that some of my experience with this has also been the incredible work from Harebrained Schemes. You know, the Shadowrun games have been were extraordinary. So, I mean, like their video games were extraordinary. So,
I need to catch my breath.
That was
Dead man's
easy.
face is set in a mask of terror. The body is covered with burns. That seems bad. No, I don't want to collect it all. Darn it. I don't want to collect it all. Drop. Drop. I do not want to collect it all. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear it sold in. Yeah, I actually had not heard that part about it being an Epic exclusive. Well, they're already with Paradox, Trots, but I mean, in terms of like a larger company that they would work with, yeah. It would be kind of funny though, because of course a lot of those guys, they started out like Mitch Gittleman was at Microsoft, so. This looks like it's going to be very bad. Dueling sword. Like that. Dueling sword +1. Who's got that? Someone has got a dueling sword. Oh, you need a better dagger than that. Here, have a cold iron dagger. And 1d10 damage, or... Oh, she can't equip it, huh? Who can equip it? Wow, nobody can equip it. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Oh, exotic. Yeah. That's why. Hairbrain Games already. Yep, that's right. I've been to Soldan. I did a live voiceover event from Hairbrain Schemes, so I've been to their studio in Seattle. Good people. I like those guys a lot. Not guys.
Something bothering you?
There we go. Yep. I have actually played, I don't know if you ever saw me doing this, Scroz, but I have actually played Shadowrun, Sega Genesis Shadowrun.
Adventures can wait.
And I actually, because it was chosen for me as my game of the month or whatever, so I still have it. And I was playing it on my Retron. It was cool. Shield of Faith, Exquisite Pearl, no.
Applause,
Decorated
please.
Scabbard, Silver Chain, 2 eggs. Why would you keep eggs in there? They are very cool people, yeah. Well, I mean, they're dedicated people, and so that really helps. Supplies here. I don't like spending the night in this place where they were terrified about burning. I think I'm probably going to give that a miss.
May we
I see what you're
have
saying.
a moment of respite?
It wasn't all that good. Yeah, I liked it. Oh, that was kind of cool. I mean, I didn't play it extensively, but yeah. Oh yeah, it's a big Seattle Seattle-based thing to begin with. So no, I like them. I mean, and they are a company that takes risks, and not every game is a success, but a lot of them are. Like the game. You know, I played BattleTech on here, and BattleTech was great. So, I mean...
Don't hold back!
So it's come to this.
You deserved it.
This will hurt!
Onwards!
Nice. Fortunately, these guys are not threats.
Adventures can wait.
Actually, wait. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. It is true. And part of that is that a lot of them will engage in some of the same kinds of business practices. Honestly. A wand of ear-piercing scream. One enemy creature within close range. Okay. I dig that. Let's see. What do you have on right now? Wand of magic missile. Alchemist fire. Scroll of call lightning. Okay, I'll keep that as is for now. Exploring all around the outside. Oh yeah, I mean they used to have a, oh, hi there. They used to have a huge amount of exclusives.
I'm hungry. When
I
we
see
stop.
something.
Applause, please.
Where there's one, there'll be
You
another.
see that?
Done and done.
I shall
Ooh.
end this
Giant
suffering.
centipede!
Repent!
Repent, giant centipede! That's what I mean. How do you repent? You're a giant centipede.
They go down!
You can't stop me.
These things really bug me. Here are the centipedes. They're all trying to get a leg up on the competition.
Resting would be nice, don't you think? Anything else?
You like that joke, Aridinell. It just worms its way into your consciousness.
We should gather our strength.
One sec here. Okay. Hold on and just give me one sec. Okay. You counted one once, it has 86 legs. Clearly false advertising. But then you realized that it was actually part of the DLC, the other legs, otherwise known as downloadable centipede. Oh yeah. Downloadable centipede. You love that joke, chat. You love it. And if you don't love it now, you will. Eventually. Good times, good times. The downloadable yeah, the downloadable leg content. Oh my god, that's even better than my joke. Downloadable leg content. Yeah. Oh man. Good times, good times.
We should gather our strength.
Applause, please.
Heavy pick. All right. You like that, dragon.
I
To
failed.
arms! Bring it!
I die. Free.
should gather our strength.
Right
Yes, we
here,
should.
my friend.
One more. There we go. It's true. You could do better. Probably true. Okay.
I'm hungry. When
Oh
we
my
stop.
gosh. Stop
I believe I
complaining. I
found
know you're
something.
hungry. As soon as we're done clearing up everything we need to clear up, then we'll do your little rest thing, and then we're going to go get Tartuccio. In the meantime, you can be silent about how much you want to rest.
Follow if you dare.
I've discovered something.
Okay, golden earring. Ooh, there's another overgrown passage. This is going to be tough, this one.
May we have a moment of respite?
Work.
Athletics check failed. How did it fail? Alright, let's reload.
Ugh, won't work. Forget it. Ugh, won't work. Done.
I don't know what difference any of that made. Not sure what difference I made to any of it. Ah. Hello, wolf.
Them apart!
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Consider me provoked.
They go down!
Alright. I find like in this game, people get knocked down a lot more often than in other RPGs, which is fine. I'm not complaining, but
I need to catch my breath.
I'll bet you're tired. I haven't heard you say that 6 quadrillion times in the last few seconds. Okay, we're going to go up here.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
I see
you do.
something.
Oh, hey. Nice. A lot of it. Interesting. They do not immediately want to attack us. Yes, the
Something
fact that
bothering you?
she's got no health.
I'm
That's
listening.
one thing that's bothering me. Group of weebles, they do better.
We
Yes.
should gather our strength.
Yes, they would. Hello, Graruk. The beast before you was unusually large, and its eyes especially angry. Its menacing grin might almost be taken for a smirk. Oh man, I feel bad here because I feel like I want to do right by both Trendane and Chronowolf.
Greetings, traveler. Before you draw your weapon, I wish to say I see no reason for feuding between us. We might even be of some use to each other.
Wait, Why is this wolf talking? Is it magical or something?
I am no wolf, female. I am a warg. Surprising you could live to your age without learning the difference. Well, it's never too late to teach a lesson to an insolent two-legged morsel.
Who are you calling a morsel, you pelt? Who are you?
You may call me Graruk. I've lived here far longer than the rulers of those foolish tribes. I have seen much and eaten many.
You say we could be useful to each other?
Bring me someone delicious. 3 or 4 bodies will be enough. And I, as a sign of gratitude, will tell you where an old traveler buried his chest.
An old traveler, you say?
A very old, lean, and flavorless traveler.
Nope, not interested in this.
Well, as you wish. But consider my offer. You may yet think of something.
I should go. Okay. Oh, thank you, dragon.
We should gather our strength.
In due time.
Is this the... Is this the chest that we were talking about? Because it's... I just did it right now. Okay. I don't know that it would make a difference necessarily, Likey. Because I'm not gonna bring him a traveler that can be eaten straight up. The bandits had obviously been preying on people and were evil full stop, and were gonna, you know, try to attack us if they possibly could, but I'm not gonna bring creatures, you know, directly to be just, you know, slaughtered for the hell of it. I think the fact also that it shows you just sort of as a confirmation. It wasn't that I was looking at those things, but neutral versus neutral evil and all that. I mean, it kind of shows you the nature of what they were asking. No, I know exactly what he meant, but I'm saying I still wouldn't bring even a group of bandits to a warg and be like, okay, you guys fight it out. There you go.
We should gather our strength.
But see, this map right now was basically just some place where I was meeting somebody else.
This is for
And-
you. I'm not afraid.
What
You
a hit.
out of our story.
Repent! Strike! My masterpiece!
And, you know,
Serves
yet
you right.
much of the exploration of this has been interesting, even though it doesn't seem to have a whole lot to do with the main quest, at least yet.
I'm hungry. When will we stop?
Resting would be nice.
No, I do not
Don't you
think, or I
think?
would have done it already. However, you shutting the hell up
I
about
do
resting
what I must.
would be nice. That would be very nice. Trust me, when we are ready to rest, you'll know.
What's
find out.
that?
Token of the Dryad. Everyone needs a rest. Ooh! Hi. Hello? Wait,
I
wait,
have
what?
to.
I don't want to attack it.
The suffering.
I don't want to attack it. I want to talk to it. Can I not talk to it? I don't understand. How am I mean, if it doesn't attack me on sight, why can't I talk to it? I mean, or at least try. Body of a woman foul beyond recognition. Her fingers still clench a torn leather leash. Bring the warg to it to be friends. I know, right? Lab journal. Went into the woods. Found many roots, pine cones, flowers, and a dead squirrel. Scant little I can make of that. I must consider where I might gain rare ingredients for my experiments. Some damnable raccoons got into the hut while I was exploring the woods. Broke all the glassware. The only things left are 10 flat-bottom glass tubes, 5 round-bottom flasks, a couple porcelain mortars, 3 pestles, and the precious spiral. Good thing all the pots are still there. So many good chemicals wasted. Shame. Need to lock everything up in the closet. Tried to finish the experiment today, the one I started at the old lab. Used the lead powder from the master's box. At the crystallization stage, the liquid foam changed color and formed a deposit. Another unsuccessful experiment, and I've all but exhausted my supply of essential materials. I think you might be right about that, Lathy Arcanus, but then, I think you're right, but then why is it just wandering around? Like, really lonely? I don't know what to do with that. Caught a raccoon with a snare trap, didn't get the bastard to the hut in time. Perhaps I should ask some hunters for help in catching experimental subjects, but I must save money, and besides, I see how those bumpkins scowl at me as if I've grown horns. Third attempt at the crystallization experiment. Broke the last round bottom flask. I recall my tutor calling me ham-handed and making me clean up. Perhaps he was right, but he did teach me much despite everything. But why didn't he wish me to develop my abilities? Didn't he want me to learn anything beyond the basic potion recipes? Kept saying I wasn't ready, but in truth he feared the student surpassing the teacher, and for good reason. I shall prove this process works. I'll prove it to everyone. Today an old lady came from the nearby village asking me to make her goats yield more milk. I had to help. I'm in desperate need of money. Oh, why must I spend my time so? Boring, boring, boring. Several pages remain empty, then the writings continue. Observation day 1. Finally, I got a chance I can't miss. I found a dying elf in the woods. She was barely breathing, and ants were swarming all over her. Who is she? What happened to her? It matters not. This is the opportunity I've been waiting for. With great effort, I managed to drag her to the hut, remove her clothes, and hide her behind the bags in the corner. Enough wasting my talents on trifles. It's time for action. Use the largest glass tube from the master's box, the one with the warning, in case of contact with skin, wash off immediately. Ha, the doddering parrot of all the standard warnings. I spread it evenly over her body and began my observations. The subject has survived. Had to tie her up and gag her. The moaning could attract unwanted attention. Her skin is changing, but it's hard to determine the precise character of these changes. The early stages of festering, perhaps? The treated areas do smell faintly. This is what happened? Someone turned an elf into this thing that's walking around? Observation days 5. The changes continue faster and faster. The epidermis is festered away. The joints are grown swollen, tough, and calloused, and the subject has a fever. Over the past few days, the subject's legs became covered with mildew and moss. Her fingers and toes grow long and crooked, as though she would grow into the ground. I shall move the subject outside. The experiment now demands sunlight. Observation day 13. The body's changes are so significant it's impossible to recall the creature's original appearance in the way it looks now. A seething growth covers the whole body's surface. Every day I find new kinds of moss, mildew, grass, and other plants. Subject attempts to move, had to immobilize her. I try to make contact, but she utters inarticulate sounds like to howling. Might intelligence be restored at a further stage of regeneration? Observation day 18. The subject has grown larger several times. She now strangely quiet these last few days. I'm beginning to worry. In the end, I see I become attached to her. She'll make me famous. Observation day 25. My living experiment shows all signs of obedience. She is much like a little tree, a magnificent walking tree. She is already 8 feet tall and the child keeps growing. I wish to give her space, more fresh air and sunlight. I suspect we shall need some fertilizer. For now, I only walk around the woods on a leash. This is the greatest achievement of my career. Soon we'll be ready for a journey to Absalom, and there I will present my masterpiece. I must think of a name for my girl. And that's who this is. Wow. I mean, should I kill the shambling mound because she's miserable this way? I just don't know why it says lonely shambling mound. Like the lonely part, how would I even know that? I'm gonna head over this way.
Hungry. When we stop.
In due time, their life ends here!
Serves you right.
You think that hurt?
Let us strike as one.
You deserved it.
Why is Octavia in front?
Consider me provoked.
Do not falter.
Tear them apart!
Didn't matter. Yeah, I might actually try that. I might try like a cure. No, I don't want to descend the hill yet. I might try a cure affliction.
I need to catch my breath.
What is this? A kobold lying in the middle of the patch calls out to you. Judging by the sorry state of his scales, he is the eldest of the group. His red eyes squint from the light and his throat struggles to form words.
Our pet. Our celestial radish.
Yick, radishes. We grew them back in my village. One day while I was reading a book, my pa grabbed it from me and threw it into fire. Then he made me go pick radishes. It was autumn and the ground was wet and cold and there were worms everywhere. Ugh, filthy roots. See, I do need a bucket of moon radishes for Bakken, but... Let's see. What are you doing here?
Chew the radish. Search for secret truth, small and big.
So basically this dude is stoned. Kobolds who are lying nearby answer with a devout murmur. At least those who aren't sleeping. About that radish. I don't eat all of it. I will leave half of what I dig out for you.
Good deal.
Okay, we got some moon radishes. I must go. And I could also send him to the, Wait. Did I get... Is this enough? So it says a bucket. Like, did I... A bucket of moon radishes. Have I done enough? So that's enough. One is okay. I don't need to get more. It was enough for you? Okay, cool.
We should
Let's go
gather
here.
our strength.
Thank you, Cormeister Games. Welcome to GOG.com. Thanks for the follow. All right. Good. Means one bucket. All right. So now we have to decide what to do. But see, that's what I mean. Even in here, we had the little wolves thing. We had the kobolds here. We had the little bandit situation over there. Like, all these little stories, and just in one map. So, that's cool. That's what I meant, Lethy Arcanus. If it was that, I would totally just, you know.
What you want?
Share your troubles.
I would have destroyed it.
I'm listening.
Where's Cure Affliction?
To victory!
All right.
They go down! I'll survive. I always survive. still got it.
Protect me.
I'm also not doing any damage to it.
Oh, Saren, I see your light.
Yeah, I mean... it's not so much like killing it just for the sake of it. I'm trying to decide if it's merciful. Is it
Adventures
merciful
can
to
wait.
kill it? That's the thing I'm trying to decide. Thank you for the follow on my channel, Creative Alibi. I love that name, by the way. You know, like, maybe... I don't know, you know, like, maybe that's the merciful thing to do.
I'm listening.
Here. Ba, Rite.
Here I am. See.
Anything is possible.
I am never wrong.
Confide in me.
And let's see.
How may I help?
Okay. Okay.
Something bothering you?
Okay, I'm just buffing this up before I do this. Yeah, that's what I thought about, Mr. Eridan. So, yeah, I don't know. My party may not be up to that, like, level. That's the thing, Eridan. I don't want to just, like, because I just feel bad when it says lonely. I don't know if I'm just wandering around and, like, if it's just, like, that's fine and it just wanders around, that's not a big deal, and then it's okay. Like, I don't want to attack it for no reason, but I feel bad. I
Adventures
mean,
call to them.
okay. All right, so we're going to save this as... Arv unsure. Because I don't know if I should do this or not. But we're going to find out, okay?
Right here, my friend.
What's the holdup?
Jolt.
What troubles you?
And...
Done with waiting.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration. Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Let us strike as one!
This strike, my masterpiece! This will hurt!
Okay. Let's see.
Tear them apart!
Okay, now.
Nay!
Avenge me.
Wow. How did...
Avenge me.
Wow. Really?
This won't kill me.
Boy.
I'll survive. I always
Oh,
survive.
Samurai, I see your light.
You should have run!
Protect me, please.
Save. Wow.
I still got it.
Wow. This thing is... Yeah, this is not... Yeah, this is not going to work. I was just trying to see if I had a shot. My guys are nowhere near level 10. They're level 3. Yeah. That's fine. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. I just wanted to see.
We should gather our strength.
Interesting. All right. Well. I feel bad for this thing, but what are you going to do? Okay, I think I've cleared this out, though, now, so... Just get to the area exit. And welcome, everybody, to episode 179 of Pen and Pixels. I am your host, Arvin Eleron. This is the show that focuses on story and narrative in games, and we are playing through Pathfinder Kingmaker right now. Next week will be the return of D&D with GOG, Storm King's Thunder. I am really looking forward to that. That'll be a good time. And if you like what you see in here, please follow the channel. Check out our YouTube. Sorry. You should check out my YouTube, but that's not what I'm asking. You should follow the channel. You should subscribe to our channel as well. I was going to mention that I have previous broadcasts of this on my YouTube channel, actually. But you should check that out. You should also check us out as well by subbing to us and getting some of those awesome DRM-free emotes and sub badges and things like that. That also supports the streamers here. And last but certainly not least, please click through and check us out on our individual channels and the like. At the moment, I am focused quite a bit on... story and narrative. I'm focused quite a bit on my Kickstarter for my graphic novels, Icarus and Jelinek. And I hope that's interesting. Yeah, I'll have to return later. I think you're right. Icarus and Jelinek, we just launched, and it's kind of a big, important project for me. So I hope some people might be interested to check it out and interested in looking and seeing what a story would be like in another context. You can find it if you head over there. That would be appreciated. All right, give me 1 second here. Okay. So, good. So we've got to rest, and we've got to go deal with Tartuccio. I guess I probably should rest here. I'll do that. Let me open up a camp here. Let's rest here, and then we can go, so they don't keep bothering me about how important it is to rest.
Lindsay, what are you writing so diligently there? And why are you looking at me like that?
There are
Did you
Drox,
decide
dragon.
to write me an ode, too?
You got it. Here it is. Listen. There once lived a paladin of Shaylin, whose courage was so unfailing. Hey, that's my ink pot. Don't throw it at me.
That's funny. Hunting good. Camp camouflage good. Excellent hearty meal. Good. Nice. Okay. Good. Lovely. Let's delete that. Let's save that. Good. Okay. Let's get moving. Time to find Tartuccio, that treacherous snake. And do I care about any of this? I like this too, that when you leave it shows you how much stuff is left in the map and you could collect it if you wanted. But I'm good. It has a lot of similarities to Baldur's Gate. It's, of course, based on Pathfinder, not D&D, but it is essentially Pathfinder is 3.5, or at least modified 3.5. I think it's pretty neat so far. I have not gotten to all of what I need yet. Obviously, there's more to be done, but I'm digging it so far. Okay, so I've got to return to him. I know about that. Alright. It's Oleg's trading post. Where is Tartuccio? New events. Where, because they said they were going to mark on my map. They said they were going to mark on my map where Tartuccio could be found. Yeah, I don't know that I would say that, although I think it's obviously inspired by games of that type. It feels closer to Baldur's Gate than something like, you know, Pillars of Eternity does. I think this feels more like it than Pillars of Eternity did, frankly. So I'm looking at this right here. Spy from the Kingdom of Pictax. But how would I know that, though? Wait. He's in the old Sycamore? I just came from the old Sycamore. What do you mean? Also, resting heals ability damage. Do you mean, Barana, are you talking about, like level drain? Is that what you're talking about? I haven't done it all. Well, crap. Okay. I didn't realize that. So in that case, you know what then? I'm going to load that one. There's more to it if you've not found him. Okay. Let me go into the difficulty options. But is that what you're talking about, Piranha? You're talking about remove negative effects on rest, right? Oh, I see what you're saying. You mean... Okay. So, you mean that I have it right now. Oh, what is this? Strength damage is permanent. Oh. So I need lesser restoration for that? That's what you're talking about. Oh. Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, in the meantime...
Something bothering you?
Disease or poison, that doesn't help me. Let's see. Do I have lesser restoration somewhere?
How may I help?
I know I have lesser restoration someplace. Freedom of movement, protection from chaos. Yeah, there's one. These are expensive, though. Yeah, okay. Okay. Man, I kind of wish I knew that before I rested already. How am I doing on the 48 days and 14 hours? Okay, I think that's probably okay.
I'm not afraid.
Tear them apart!
Really? One lone bandit?
You look tired.
I do have a cleric.
I think you should rest.
Thank you for caring. I'm sure you're right. But there's so much to do.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's because of that. Okay. Yeah, thank you for letting me know that, because that would kind of, yeah. I'm not crazy about that sort of thing. Yep. Grows basically has it right. So I wonder if that's, like, up here. Oh. If you're looking at comparing D&D and, say, Vampire the Masquerade, maybe not. If you're comparing 5th edition to to Pathfinder, which is, as I say, essentially 3.5 or 3.75, then yes, it would be a big difference, is what I would say. I see. So I missed this. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Amulet. Citrine necklace. Amulet of natural armor +1. Nice. First, though, let me see. Yeah, that's what I thought. I want to do that for her because I want her to be a little bit less squishy.
Here.
Yeah, I mean that thing with, you know, I guess the clarity could be a little bit better, but like intertwined roots cover what might be. So what does that mean? If I damage it, then it will open up the entrance? Don't. Oh, wait a minute.
I've broken a nail.
How is it climbing the hill?
Now I'm embarrassed. I've broken a nail.
Yeah, to a certain degree. Wait, the sycamore isn't open yet? Oh. How would I ever know that? Alright, I got these moon radishes for Bakken. See, here's the thing. I was told that I have to deal with Tartuccio first. So I'm going to deal with Tartuccio. Then they're like, okay, but then you got the stolen land thing. And to do that, you have to wait until the fog clears away. But supposedly you deal with Tartuccio and then the fog clears away. So I'm going to go turn in this moon radishes for Bakken and see if I can figure out what exactly... I mean... There's the moon radish event, but that's just an errand though.
I need to catch my breath.
Yeah, but I'm not going to start. I mean, but I just don't understand why the pine patch or the old mesa, why I would have any belief that that was going to be it.
This will hurt!
May we have a moment of respite?
Let us strike as one.
Okay. All right.
Resting would be nice, don't you
No,
think?
I do not want to get a rest. A rest here. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this. Take care of this errand.
We should gather all
But I
strength.
don't. It is true that I don't really understand. I mean, like I'm not expecting to have my hand held exactly, but it would be nice if there was even a vague clue that something would have a particular thing. Love fatigue. All right, Bakken, I got your quest. What are those tasks of yours? Does this look like the radish you were looking for? Yes, that's it. Hey, there's more than I expected here. Thank you so much. Take this. You deserve it. 200 gold coins, 150 experience. Why do you need those? That's for Oleg. He sprained his back last summer, you see, trying to move a heavy chest all by himself. You can't even imagine the healing powers of these radishes. They make a great pain-killing ointment. Potent, exquisite. Oleg would never confess his weakness to anybody, but I see him wince every time he bends over to pick something up. When will the poor man realize he's not 15 anymore? Could you buy more fangberries and moon radishes if I brought them? Sorry, my friend, but after you took a walk through that cave, there's nary a spider left. So now it's safe enough for me to gather the berries myself rather than pay someone else anytime I need to cook dinner or make a potion. And that bucket of moon radishes will be plenty for me, for me to help Oleg for a long time to come, I mean. I should go. Okay, we can cross this task off our list. Great. I know, I put myself out of a job. I know. It's typical. So I have 2 left. I have Tartuccio and I have Prove Your Worth. This thing requires me to defeat the Stag Lord, which is this. So I basically have Tartuccio and Stolen Land. This thing I can't do yet because... So, I mean, I guess I can just randomly explore. I guess. Yeah, just give me a sec. Yes, I met Kestrin at the old Sycamore, yeah.
I'm there.
Yeah, true, Gross. That's true. Okay. So here's the... Okay, so here's the Stolen Land. Oh, the Tartuccio quest, rather. Bitter Rival. So deliver Tartuccio to Keston, dead or alive. I need to find him immediately, deliver him to Keston, dead or alive. We fought the bloodthirsty beast at the Temple of the Elk. Tartuccio might have found his artifact or done something else insidious. So it said that he was going to, quote, mark my map about where he might... I think somebody said where he might have been found, but... I met both the mites and the kobolds, and I didn't... I met the mites and the kobolds, and I didn't side with either one of them. There was just... I got attacked by one set, and then the kobolds were just stoned. And so I just sort of, like, took a moon radish and left them. Oh, shoot. No. I needed to sell some stuff. Whoops. Needed to sell some stuff. Alright. I mean, I explored that place pretty thoroughly. If there's stuff that's still there,
I do what I must.
Right. There's an event, huh? Okay. 2,259. Wait, did I do it? Please tell me that I did it. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, oh, please, for to not do that. All right, well, I'll take a look.
I'm off.
Still not clear to me, though, why I would know that from any description of the quest or anything else. Yeah, I know, but as you will see, as of the last time I checked, the only new event was the one that I just came back to turn in, which was a task, not even a main quest. As you can see, there are no... I mean, is it like Trail in the Hills? Maybe? But there's no event up here. Go back to the tomb. You exited through the front entrance? How else would I exit? What do you mean? I don't understand. Yeah, but that was a long time ago, though, now, Shadows. A long time. Yeah, but no, I've already found other... Like, I met other people that told me about Tartuccio. I don't think I'm supposed to go back. That doesn't... Why would... That doesn't make sense to me. Like, I already met a bunch of other people after that that said, oh, this is what he was doing, and we discovered this, and we discovered that, and... You know? Yeah, because I don't know anything about this adventure path. I don't play Pathfinder. I mean, I'm a D&D guy. So, okay. So basically what I'm hearing is that there's a variety of differences it could be. So it could be the Trail in the Hills, I hear from some people. And then some people suggested the Pine Patch, which is here. And then some people suggested going back to the tomb. I mean, Pine Patch is on the way, so I don't mind going there. I just think it's a little... The whole thing is a little odd. So I will check that out en route.
Need to catch my breath.
Yeah, that would be my guess too, but...
May we have a moment of
immediately.
respite?
Can we rest? Can we rest? No! You will march forward and you will shut up about resting.
Adventures can wait.
Listen to me. A dragon, huge, sparkling, flew down to me from the sky and told me a secret. A great relic that will win the kobold's glory is hidden somewhere nearby. Enough of this pitiful existence. Search for it. Search and bring
How would I have
it to
known?
me.
This is where you end up? But how on God's green earth would I know that, though, Shadows? I mean, thank you for letting me know, but I mean, how would I know that? Dragon, glory, dragon. We know the might son of the old sycamore. He possesses the magic treasure. I think my little wolf imitation may have caused some problems. Very ancient. Stop deceiving these poor reptiles, Tartuccio.
You silly jester! I knew you would come, and I've prepared an ambush for you!
I think there was something going on, though.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
them apart! Do not falter!
You should have run!
Serves you right.
Okay. Explore the vicinity of the old sycamore. Okay. They assume you'll follow the back after. Yeah, but there was a reason, though. It wasn't ridiculous, though, that I wasn't following him. I don't remember why I didn't follow him, but there was something else, I think, that I chose to do instead. So they can't just assume there's an imprint on the ground of the empty chest. It looks like another chest the same size recently sat beside this one. They can't assume that. I mean, like, why is it written that I would automatically do that? You know? And then the second thing is, like, yeah, just sort of wandering around in the hopes that you run into seems a little weird to me. Strikes me as a little odd, that's all. Alright, we're going to explore the rest of this, and then we will go back to the old sycamore, where we have really explored a lot already.
I'll take care of it. Interesting.
Okay. All right. Continuing. Let's do it. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that I had people around. I had you folks around to be able to make suggestions, but I was kind of like, why would I have any way of knowing that?
May we have a moment of respite?
Resting would be
Nope.
nice, don't you think?
Get up to the old sycamore, and then you can rest. Yeah, so I guess the idea that you just, as you were saying, Picklock, that you just walk around and like explore as much as you can. I guess that kind of makes sense a little, but
Such sad, deserted lands. Lawlessness always leads to desolation and emptiness.
I wouldn't know. Galt is no more orderly, but it's nowhere near as desolate.
Yeesh.
I'm not afraid.
Repent!
Hey, can someone help me?
They go down!
Resting would
I was
be
trying
nice,
to rest.
don't you think?
That was my plan. Yeah, like I had no idea.
I'm there.
Cowardly traitors, sons of a pike, return the relic.
Coward, turn, Alec. Silly, silly kobold. Go look your relic, your dungeon. Look under bed, under table. Ha ha, silly kobold, have no bed and no table. Search your eggs. You lose relic and blame mites. Accuse queen. Lies. Chief Sootscale, not silly. The kobold leader shakes his weapon at the insult. Lies, Chief, Scale. The kobold crier diligently copies the words and gestures of the chief swinging his weapon. It seems both groups are but a breath away from battle. So warlike. It's like a miniature version of the Taldan Imperial Chronicles. Stop. What's going on here? Stranger! Stranger, you see, yes? Silly kobold attack might! Insult us, our magnificent queen! Lies. Might thief. Steal relic from kobold. We revenge. Help us, stranger. Kobolds, tell me more about what happened. I, chief. I name Sootscale. Kobold and might live here long, live peace. But now might thief steal our relic. Thief, Teal, Elec, echoes the crier enthusiastically. Oh, I can't stop laughing. He's so sweet. He repeats everything. Pete's everything. Okay. How do you know this relic was stolen by the mites? My tricksy, but Chief Sootscale is more tricksy. I call. New shaman come. Shaman Tartuk know who stole relic. Tartuk good. Tartuk ood. And where is Shaman Tartuk now? Shaman was dungeon. Did not enter sacred hall. Might collapse our entrance. Kobold wrath might. Tartuk is not a real kobold. He deceived you. Sootscale not stupid. He no real kobold. What is this relic? Relic key. Kobold take relic, enter sacred hall. Did you really attack the mites? Revenge! Might coward. Kobold come, might run. We come, take them relic, go. Let they give back our relic, we give back there. Okay, it's clear to me now. Help kobold. Kobold strong, fierce. Mites, I want to ask you a few questions. I, Seneschal Vagik. Here our magnificent warrior queen, Bada! I think that's the way you pronounce that, by the way, chat. Bada! Queen defeats scary wolf battle, vanquish 100 enemies, charm 100 hearts. Queen, Bada! Allow you speaker. May sit. We understand. Legs tremble when see such beauty. My queen, why did you fight the kobolds? We live here long, kobolds and mites. We live peace, friends, trade. Together hunt good shaggy animal, gut it, sweet. Long ago, Chief Kobold and our old king make good alliance. 2 branch old sycamore we take, charm and give to each other. This be relic. Kobold have one, might have one. Not long ago kobold come, yell we thief, take our relic, silly kobold. Why do you need the relic? 2 relic. They key give entrance to sacred hall. There under old sycamore. 1 key for kobold, 1 key for might. Each can go hall, all fair. Why did the kobolds think the relic was stolen by the mites? But what's up, Gigafrost? Kobold chief, silly, ugly, old. Ooh, wow. Oh, snap. He lose last mind, listen new shaman Tartuk. Shaman not so ugly. But angry, tricksy, say wicked might. I catch him and make crown from his scale. Pretty crown, purple. Do you know where this purple-scaled shaman is now? He prowl dungeon near our house. We see he wants but not catch. Want find shaman, look underground. Okay, I have no more questions. I would hear my companion's advice. Well, I support either. Do you think they'll ever listen to you? Let us battle these little ones, both groups, and be done with it. Okay, thank you for your completely useless advice, Amiri. It's up to you, but we should remember that living among such creatures could be dangerous. The kobolds and mites are aggressive, poorly organized, and unreliable. It's better to exile them or not interfere lest we're entangled in their unworthy deeds. Also useless. They haven't done anything bad. We shouldn't attack them. I wish they would make peace, but if this isn't possible, let's side with Chief Sootscale and the kobolds. They're so funny and they haven't the guile to lie. How about this? Should make peace and search for the relic together. Never. Death to traitors. We know retreat. Choose to support, stranger, or enemy us all. This quarrel is your own. I have no wish to be a part of it. However, if you allow me to visit your domains, I shall strive to learn the truth. We accept. Stranger go peace our land, but we know truth already. Kobold must pay for his stupid. Stranger go. Find our might thief. We hit might. Hit. I call Shaman Tartuk from underground and hit them bad. Okay. Excuse us. Pardon us. Excuse us. Godspeed. Good luck. Excuse us. Pardon us. Pardon us. Excuse, pardon us. Pardon us. Go ahead and fight. Good luck. Godspeed. Pardon us. Excuse us. All right. The answer is to find Torchuccio. That's who we've got to have. Oh, I'll take that. And that. And that. And that. Okay. Thank you, Guy the Nice. Welcome to GOG.com. Thank you for the follow. Okay, lighting. Oh, God. That looks like a huge map.
In due time.
This requires your attention.
What? Daisy come, good girl. Greeting, ally. You come. Warrior Queen, bada. Wait you. Queen Beauty is little centipede. What lies ahead? Hole under old sycamore. Here live might and our animal. Careful, some animal still wild. Their deep hole very dangerous. Up was kobold passage, but now it broken. Kobold drop stones, we lift bridge. No passage. Sad. Rich chest lie passage. Big treasure. All lost now. How do I get to this broken passage? Lower bridge pad. Kobold run away on bridge. Ally make trade, yes? You want passage, I want pretty helmet. You go lower passage deep, there lie big dead spider. Our great warrior hero mounted until die. Bring me this bug jaw, I give you lever for bridge. You take chest with loot, I make helmet of spiders. Sweet! You know where the kobold shaman Tardik is now? Shaman purple hide? No not. He run our hole, throw magic. Queen chase him, queen know where he... Hello, Life Blaze.
Follow if you dare.
Consider. And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
Damn.
I wish there was another way.
You deserved it. This is for you. I'll fight if I have to.
Okay. I'm enjoying it, Life Blaze. I'm enjoying it. There are some weird eccentricities, I guess we'll say, about some of the game's design here and there, but I've still been enjoying it. And there are some fun parts of this. I mean, a lot of them. I'm enjoying a lot of it. Absorbed in their work. Okay. I'll just take some stuff. Got priests. We got sentinels.
I'm there.
Any last wishes?
To victory!
You can't stop me!
There we go. No, I have not picked any side yet. I played the neutral side, so right now I have not chosen one or the other. I'm basically looking for Tartuccio. Because I feel like, and if this is not true, please don't tell me, but I have a feeling like he's going to have some answers. And if he doesn't, well... The old Sycamore Depths. I don't think I want to go there yet. I'm going to see if I can find other things first. There's Warrior Queen. Bra. Her Majesty Warrior Queen Bada, welcome ally her chamber. Just on time, my ally. Shaman Purplehide passed vicious magic under our nose and runs sacred Sycamore Hall. He have relic key. Kobold steal our relic, we can follow not. You help us? How do I get to Sycamore Hall? My guard let you to door, but you need relic. They are two. One have purple hide, where a second I know not. Think Kobold Chief. How may I help you in your war? You defeat Chief Sootscale, I reward you generous. Kobold fools all. Without Chief we win. I want myself cut his silly old head, but he not come fight. Maybe coward, maybe clever. Okay, so... Seen entering the sacred hall under the old sycamore. To enter it, which require the might relic, which we need to get back from the kobolds. Okay. So basically we need to figure out what's going on with the kobolds, get the relic back. Hopefully create peace. Queen Badop! Sort of like a chicken. Badop! Can't do that yet. Okay.
I do what I must.
Tartuccio sounds like a delicious dessert. I would agree.
I see something.
Shepherd's pie. All right. Lovely. Okay. Whoa, what? Oh, that's the... Okay. Get to Sycamore Hall. I'm going to have to go to the depths and deal with the kobolds. Kobold go past bush, see Scaletail, poke at knife, hit one more kobold. This guy telling jokes? Kobold steal catapult, no know what do, shoot himself in wall. That's hilarious, dude. Mites have nailed window frames to the cave walls or landscapes painted beneath some of them. How you know where kobold ambush? Ask kobold. You ambush, yes? These jokes are, not really... They're all booing. One kobold stand, one more kobold. Are two stupid kobold on each other. Ha 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 ha. Kobold go tunnel and fall in his own trap. Ha 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 ha. Joke bad. Hit Joker. Kobold go past bush. See tremendous subtlety.
I'm off.
You forced my hand.
You think that consider me. This is where I step in.
All right.
Blood for Gorum!
I'll try to make this swift.
A lot of centipedes to Samp. The old Sycamore Depths. Alright, we're just exploring this top one here. Outstanding, Metal Mayhem. Outstanding. Well done.
Would you look at that?
Awful pile of garbage seems to be the Might's storing center. Silver statuette. Shield of Faith. Bunch of junk, basically. Okay. Oh, we got a waterfall going on over there. I see a little bit of the battle between the gray goblins and the green goblins in Ultima Underworld.
So it's come to this.
You're but a footnote in our story. Serves you right.
Onward!
Okay, good. On we go. A few crudely crafted torture instruments lie on top of an old crate, now a makeshift workbench. Ally, come join us. What are you doing? What's up, Nameless Gun? Ultima Underworld? Now that's a name I've not heard in... I thought you were gonna do a Darth Vader on me right there, where you're like... I've sensed a presence in the Force. Something I've not felt since... And then the classic walk away, and everyone's like, what? Why are you walking away? It's weird. For some reason, I'm also getting a Hollow Knight vibe, too. I don't know why. You may not let me do this. Ah, okay, that's what I need the thing for. Okay.
You deserved it.
We will prevail.
Don't hold back!
This is for you. Any last wishes?
And destroy you.
I'm writing you out of our
What's
story.
that?
Okay. Little treasure and all that. Lovely.
I'm there.
Okay. Well, we might as well go then to the old Sycamore Depths and see what we can do about finding this big spider, get the mandible from them so that we can solve this problem. We basically have to solve this dispute between the mites and the kobolds. Sycamore Depths, where I assume there will be few allies
Follow
and
if
lots
you
of bad
dare.
guys. Ooh, a spitting giant
Repent.
centipede.
I found something.
Running won't help you! Stay behind me! They go down!
I'll fight if I have to.
This will hurt.
Her!
Mite Hermit. wrong, Might Hermit? Do you want to be left alone? Is that what you're saying, big guy? It's no problem. My bad. You mean to just jump into your place? Outside? Wait. I don't want to check that. Why is there a spot down there? Let me check that out. Whoa. Okay, carry on. I just walk out. It was the middle of a fight. I like pick up some gold. I'm like, Godspeed. Go back. Let me continue.
We've downed better ones.
Nice.
Let us
You
fight
forced
at
my
once.
hand. I do what I must. You
Why do we have a skeletal champion here? Oh! Okay, hang on. We got some problems here. We're not fighting insects anymore. Get there. Okay.
This won't kill me.
We're the legend.
I'm all right.
Okay. Now, let's see. We need some...
This won't kill me.
Okay. Now, let's get that going. Heal living. Hurry up. Today.
Survive. I always survive.
Okay. Alright, I think we've killed a couple of these so far, but... Also, what are you doing up there? Okay.
You survive. I always survive.
Why are you... No, go away. God damn it.
Oh, Saren Ray, I see your light.
I die.
Oh, this is normal difficulty, but this is not going well.
Free.
Do not falter. Onwards.
Protect me, please.
Okay.
strike!
I should withdraw for a time. What a miserable last chapter.
Okay.
behind me!
I still got it.
This is not going great. This was totally mishandled because of the way the fight went, so I'm just hoping I can get through it. Okay.
Let us strike as one!
How could this happen?
Okay. There we go. And the skeletal champion. Yeah, for sure. I just mishandled like the setup for this because I was running along killing centipedes, and then I thought I was fine, and like, yeah.
Do not falter!
It's just skeletal champion versus Valerie for all the marbles. Yeah, no, I don't need... No, it's... One. Where are my potions at? There we go. We're gonna throw... Give him some of that, too. Okay. And some alchemist fire. Good.
Onwards!
This is the... Oh, yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting I can do that. There we go. Piece of cake. No problem. All part of the plan.
Something bothering you?
I had a feeling that was going to be okay, even though I completely mishandled all of it. Flawless victory. Yeah. All part of the mix. Alright. Let's get back to this part where I was actually... I really wish I could get more moderate, cure moderate wounds, but they're really expensive. Okay. One more of those. Miri, who is always 1 second short of going down anyway. Okay. Get another one of those. Another one of those. You're fine, you're fine. Okay, good. Perfect situation for the mass healing. Yeah, for sure. And, like, some of what I was doing there, like, it all made sense if I hadn't just gone running into the fight. Because I was just, like, I didn't expect to see skeletons, frankly. I'm just kind of like, I'm like, centipede, centipede, centipede. And all of a sudden, like, oh, you know, so that was my fault for not knowing what I was going to be getting to next. But now I know. Oh, and that's why this is here, this chapel.
This requires your attention.
Interesting.
I've broken a nail!
Wow, really? No, 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 no!
I'm there.
No, jeez.
Now I'm embarrassed.
Oh. I think if you're going to do a trap, you want to have it go in the right direction, and frankly, it didn't. The walls are traced with intricate flower patterns. It's hard to imagine how much time and effort it required. Ooh. Potion of resist acid. Shield of faith. Okay. Protection from evil. And this. The statue is hewn from the rock, but with a hint of refinement. The inscription reads, to our goddess Shelyn, whose gifts we yearn for here in the darkness. Strategic flaw, but tactical success. Exactly. Right. No, I know, guy. I know. I guess I should take the Taldan Warrior's dog tag. Oh, did I give that Mage Warrior to... I gave it to Valerie, didn't I? Yeah, you're right. My fault. So let me give that to... Yeah, that's what we want. Bless and bane. Good. That makes more sense. Okay.
In due time.
Alrighty. So far, so good. Quick programming note: we've got about another 5, maybe not quite 10, maybe about 7 minutes or so before I'll be giving way to Blackheart, who will be sending a message with the messenger. Oh, sure. Sure you can. He is a half-elven stormwalker, a ranger. Yeah, and I've actually got a... Oh, that's pretty close, actually. Right. She's the one that I got to keep working on that tower shield to drop down. No, he has actually... Oh, I take that back. I was about to say he has pets, but that's not the pet you mean. Yes, although mostly, honestly, what I've been using him for, quite honestly, is mostly just as a ranger. I have to admit that some of the, like... Some of this stuff, the extra stuff, does not... How do I put it? It doesn't interest me, really, some of it. Like, I mean, I don't mean interest. I mean, on certain levels, I don't like micromanagement. As much as I love the Baldur's Gate games, I liked creating classes and sort of constructing a party with particular characters that did particular things. And then kind of sticking with that, especially because of the size of the maps and everything else. So I never use these things completely optimally, because I just don't want to take the time. I don't care to take the time to do it. I'm much more interested in the story, and the giant spider. I was looking for that. I'm much more interested in the story and in kind of the narrative construction. Like, I would rather make interesting narrative choices that fit my character than choices that sort of min-max, you know, and are the most effective otherwise. Which is just my way of playing. Everyone can play the way they want, of course.
I'll try to make this swift.
You can't stop me.
Yeah, that's basically a nameless gun. I prefer macro management. Size of the structures makes it obvious they were not built by kobolds. That seemed clear. Yeah, like one of the, I have to say, one of the things that I did not particularly care for with Pillars of Eternity was my feeling that the combat always felt kind of loose.
It's just not my lucky day.
Oh, that's fine.
What troubles you?
I always felt like the combat felt loose to me.
Anything is
Like I
possible.
felt like combat very much felt to me as if I was pushing like a kind of blob of stuff, you know, effects, spells, characters towards something, and then the effect that that was having was like, you know, doing whatever damage it was going to do to them. But I never felt the kind of visceral, I cast a spell, this happens. I hit you with a sword, you fall back. I do this, you know, I never got that sense of punch about the combat. And so I like the fact that in this game and in other, you know, this game and some of the Beamdog games too, actually, but this game by Owlcat, I think they kind of got a little bit better sense of the combat itself. That said, there's still aspects of it that don't particularly engage me. So, no, I would not say that, guy. I love Baldur's Gate 1, Baldur's Gate 2. I loved Torment. I loved Icewind Dale. Well, I shouldn't say that. I didn't love Icewind Dale because I didn't love the constant rest sort of mechanic. Rest, heal, rest, heal, rest, heal. I didn't like the way it worked in a computer setting, but I loved the setting of the world, and I loved the music, and I loved a lot of the sort of graphical quality of it. But I love Baldur's Gate 1, love Baldur's Gate 2. I loved Ultima Underworld 1, one of my favorite games. That, of course, is first person and not isometric top-down. So, no, I would not say that. I probably am those kinds of things, but I didn't love the frustrations associated with those games that were frustrations because they couldn't do them differently and better. So I like the games that have tried to sort of, you know, create more modern approaches, but still have kind of old school lore and feel and understanding in that regard. And still you could play through, as I have multiple times, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, all the DLCs and expansions without having to be absurdly micromanaging, especially at the later levels. Right. The Kobold and the Beautiful. Oh, that's quality work right there. All right, let me get through here.
I'm off.
Hey, what's up, Spurious? Thank you for the sub to GOGcom. Welcome, welcome. Hope the pathfinding is going well. I think it is. I'm just about done with it, though, because I have to give way here in just about a minute or so. I have to head out for Blackheart.
Well.
And there's Blackheart. Good to see you, dude. There is Blackheart. Come on, Amiri. Come on, Amiri.
Done with waiting.
Let's go, let's go, let's
I
go.
need a
Here's a challenge. Get out of the
challenge.
web. Okay. So, Blackheart. I beat the heart, dude. I beat the heart with the defect. I have officially won the game. It wasn't any of the Ascensions, but I beat the heart. It was one of those things, the last turn, I was looking at it, like, and I'm like, I think I win. But I couldn't believe it, so I had to, like, recalculate in my head, like, 50 times. I'm like, I think this kills it, though. It was pretty awesome. So, Blackheart and I are big fans of Slay the Spire. And so, yeah, so I was pretty excited about that. All right, so we are going to save this as... Exactly. Does this math check out? I literally was just like, yes. So, all right, cool. Well, good stuff. So we have made some progress today, although it was a little sort of off to the side, but we finally got there. And so that is going to do it for me for today, but we are going to be back, of course, next Tuesday for more GOG Pen and Pixels. It is going to be D&D with GOG next week, and then the week after that will be Pathfinder Kingmaker. Now, before I leave you all behind and leave you in the very capable hands of Blackheart, I do just want to mention one last time, and I appreciate everyone's indulgence here. Since I have been playing, we are up to 736, which is really awesome. My graphic novel, Icarus and Jelinek, which is being released, published by Athos Arts, has just gone live with its Kickstarter a few hours ago. We have 15 backers and $736 pledged so far, which is great. This is a graphic novel which tells the story of a young man with wings who falls into the heart of an enormous volcano and the creatures that he finds there. A Wild West type guy called Jelinek, a flame petal prospector, kind of grizzled, down on his luck, and his two-tailed lava-resistant Solar, which is kind of like a lava-resistant dog, basically. And And those two companions, along with Icarus, have to figure out why Icarus, who remembers nothing but his name, but has this great power, why he has fallen into the heart of the dormant volcano. Story is by me. The art is by Acela Fabio and is absolutely incredible. I'll just show very quickly. That is the cover for Jelinek, which is book 2. Again, I could not be happier with it. He is super professional. It is really good stuff, and I'm very excited for this. So if any of you are interested, I want everybody to double check this if you get the chance. That, again, is Athos Arts, and it is the project going now. You can get some really cool pledge levels to get the ebooks, to get the physical copies. There are actually collector's edition copies, limited edition, the original covers, the original covers for Icarus and Jelinek as well. So I'm very excited about that. And even if you're not able to support it yourself, I would really appreciate it if people could spread the word on Discord, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. That would be a big help, because this is kind of a big thing for me. And so I'm really hoping that I will be able to get some support from the community, because that would be a big help if I could... where is this? It'd be a big help if that was able to happen. But right now I got to give way to Mr. Blackheart, who's going to be playing some more of that incredibly hard game, The Messenger, because every game he plays has to be harder than the last one. But you should stick around for him. I will be back, of course, as I said, next Tuesday. Now I'm going to be leaving to go to Columbus, Ohio, to the convention Origins. If any of you are in the Columbus, Ohio area, would love to meet you there. But Emberwind is going to be coming your way on my channel on Thursday. That's not with me, but it's hosted on my channel. That'll be live from Origins, where some of the other players will be as well. And then on Friday, I will be back to you folks with the next Esper Genesis session, my D&D 5e space opera, and that also will be live from Origins. And then D&D, those of you asking about Pathfinder today, D&D with Infinity and Beyond, my longest running campaign, and The Curse of Strahd. So all that is going to be happening over the next few days. So please check it out. Please see if you can support. If you're able to support the Icarus Jelinek Kickstarter, I would really appreciate it. Otherwise, I will catch all of you lovely, wonderful people either next week on Pen and Pixels, right back here playing D&D with GOG Storm King's Thunder, or at one of the other ones going on my channel. But right now, stick around for Mr. Blackheart and The Messenger. Thanks to everyone. Much love to all the people who have supported so far and all the people in GOG.com. And thanks for all the assistance today, too, as I was wandering around aimlessly through the wilderness trying to figure out what the hell I was supposed to be doing with this game. Thanks, everyone. Much love, and I will catch all of you wonderful people soon. Until then, be good to each other. Bye for now.